episode 77 of our Said What I Said podcast.
I don't find our spinach in here.
It's your girl Jazzy.
And Sasha.
And we're back.
I know y'all probably thought y'all weren't going to
Better relax. An episode after we did the YouTube.
Which shout outs to everybody that joined us on Tuesday for Taco Tuesday. That was fun. That's what I call midweek fun. Just eating, talking shit, drinking, having a good conversation. We had a couple people well in our live, just shooting the shit, conversation going back and forth. Mm-hmm. It was really, really fun. So shout out to everybody that was in there.
I'm gonna take some. Yeah, so I'm gonna take some screen grabs from there and just make like a little compilation.
Like porn.
Yeah, and then maybe make a little reel or something like that.
Yeah, because it's hilarious. Hilarious. But definitely got to give y'all an episode this week because not too much on a celeb agenda, but the stuff that's out there right now it's just a lot of weird shit going on. It's a lot of weird shit going on. I don't know how else to put it.
You heard that?
What?
It sounded like a cell phone was ringing.
Something vibrating.
I don't know what that is. Okay. Sorry.
It's the government.
A lot of weird shit.
A lot of weird shit is going on this week, so we gotta talk about it. Song mood, music genre, country music.
No.
A little bit of rock, metal, AC/DC.
Honestly, I haven't really been listening to music this week.
We're a little early for music. I don't think we're gonna have. Me personally, I don't think I'm gonna have like a mood.
Oh, have you listened to Brent Fires and Drake yet?
Yes, I
haven't listened. I haven't listened. It's whack.
I don't know how to
mediocre.
feel. It's not whack. I don't know how to feel. It took mad long for Drake to get on the track. Took mad.
It's only one song.
It's like 3 minutes.
It's one song.
It's one song.
I thought it was
hell no. Drake is not dropping shit until he drops Loverboy. So unless he's talking about dropping his own album that we've been waiting for a year and a half, he better not be dropping nothing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to mixtape the EP. I don't want no collab with nobody.
I can't wait. Like I'm super excited.
Like hurry up.
We love you, Drake.
Unfortunately. He mad.
Relax. You're not getting nobody's food.
Like you don't got gourmet food. But I listened to it. It's not. I think I got distracted both times I tried to listen to it. So I'm gonna go back and like really give a critique on it. But isn't Pop Smoke? I'm supposed to look that up. I feel like Pop Smoke album is coming out. His second debut album. No, it's not a debut if it's a second album. His second album.
Well, wasn't the first one like an EP or did he have an EP before the album?
He had an EP, then he had the album that they dropped last year.
Then he's something with the Woo 2. The Woo 2 was the debut.
Yes. Before they just took songs from the EP and put it on the album.
Oh.
Some songs that we knew him from that blew up, like Dior and all of them, they were already on that EP. So I think it's supposed to come out on.
Look, my shit shining. Look.
Nah, I'm a liar.
The necklace you can't look.
It comes out the 18th.
Are you looking? It's like shining.
Yeah, it comes out the 18th. My bad. But music wise, I did get to listen to Migos. I know I talked about that the last not the last episode, but the episode before that. I love Migos album. Like it's a bop. It's definitely a bop.
Get down. Get down. Get down. You showing your ass today. It's ridiculous.
But
sorry.
Mariah the Scientist is going to be dropping. I don't know. I forgot when that's coming. Her album. I don't like it.
Oh, it dropped?
Her album been out for like 2 weeks.
Oh, it's not good?
It's not good. I'm just not feeling it. I don't like when the alternative R&B girls try to go the mainstream route.
Oh.
I don't like it.
I told you that's when that shit stopped.
The only person that's successfully done that is Summer Walker. And
Doja Cat?
Doja Cat she's a rapper.
Oh, she rap. Okay,
she started as a rapper. She does a little rap thing. But Nicki did that. That's not. I'm not surprised on Doja Cat going from because she was like a poppy type of rapper, and now it's like more. Yeah, it's pop rap.
Okay.
pop rap.
My bad.
But no, her is just, it's still trying to stay alternative and conscious to a certain extent, but it's very mainstream and it's
who?
Her. A lot
her?
of it, yeah, a lot of
I didn't care for her. Her shit sound the same to me.
All right. And a lot of it sounds very gimmicky, so I'm just like, I'm not for it.
Do you know you saying that? I seen something on TikTok, and it was saying like how, or I'm probably lying. It was probably Twitter, and it said something like how her is like, kind of like selling her soul for like the industry, like she being.
Can we?
No, like being like a.
I thought she was gonna bring up the I word, and I'm
no. Like she's like. Because people were talking about her music, how it sounded like mainstream, like she, like, they, like, basically, like, they're using her and stuff like that, like, she don't even see it, like, they was like, I was like, wow.
She's absolutely talented, songwriter-wise, the fact that she can play the amount of instruments she can play, like, she's a composer. She's an all-around artist, but then, for you to drop as much music as you did, all the music that she dropped before she got to this point, and this to be your debut album, right? It just sounds so fucking commercial. But you know what? This is the gift and the curse of most artists. They always say they give like at least one album is strictly for the label, and then they're able to sit there and do their own thing. And she's young, and she came from Disney background, right?
Who?
Her.
I never seen her on the Disney Channel.
Yes.
I've never seen her on the Disney Channel.
Her did Disney.
Maybe she was in a movie or a show or something. She wasn't like a Kiki Palmer.
Or Nickelodeon or something.
I don't know.
Did her do...
That would be news to me if she was.
I swear to God I've heard this. I'm like, oh, she comes from a musical background. She was on Disney. And everybody's like, oh, we know how she looks, even though they were doing that whole mysterious thing.
People lie so bad. I know she was on I think she was on the show. She was in the show, but it wasn't like not a real good role. It wasn't like a long-term role or like a noticeable role. Unless I just didn't give a fuck. Or maybe I was too old at that time.
Yeah, and I can't speak for Disney, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll see when new music drops. You know, new music is every Friday, so we will get into our song moves next week.
I need a drink.
For the nonsense that we about to talk about? Take your time. It's been a long night. I said take your time and you guzzle. Y'all, with celeb bullshit, we kind of touched on a couple topics on our Taco Tuesday. So we did talk about Britney Spears. We talked about the BET Awards that passed this past Sunday. Honestly, y'all can come to y'all own opinions and conclusions on that award. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people did it. It's always a split down the middle. I ain't watch it. I don't watch award shows anymore. I'm not even gonna front and act like I do. And I haven't seen anybody's performance. And I'm probably not gonna go back. I don't want to see Meg. I saw the outfit. I live for the fashion. So as long as you're giving me clips and I can go and I can see all the red carpet looks and what y'all wore, that's all I ever care about.
That's how I feel about most award shows.
That's all I ever care about. But to go look at performances and stuff like that, if it's not Beyonce, I don't care. But we talked about Britney Spears and how her family has been controlling her estate, her money. What? I forgot the name of, what is it called?
Conservatorship.
A conservatorship. When she had her 2007 mental breakdown, her father took over all her legal matters, her work, her money, and now she's fighting, she's petitioning her mind, her body, because they literally implanted an IUD in her, which she says allegedly against her will, so she cannot have any more children. She wants to have a child with her new boyfriend that she has. They're not allowing her to go to the gynecologist to take the IUD out. She has been telling her family in the court system that she doesn't want to perform anymore. They've been forcing her to go on tours. And she pretty much just came out last week stating an apology to her fans for lying and saying that she was okay for all this time, and she wasn't. She said even in her worst times, when she was like putting on a facade, she's found strength in social media in being able to come out and say that she's actually not okay. And she hopes that speaking up on a social media platform will inspire other people who are in similar situations to come out and talk to other people because she's been getting an outpour of love. So there's been the Free Briitny hashtag all over the place. And like I said on Tuesday, I don't believe that a mental breakdown in 2007 warrants the right for her father and her family to completely and utterly still have control over her money. People have mental breakdowns, and with therapy, with a diagnosis, if one is even warranted, all these different things, they become good. And Britney Spears has the money to do all that times 10. So for it to be 2021 and you're still have say so over if she can have an IUD implanted in her or not, like birth control, like a conservatorship with that. Like Britney Spears is a megastar. Yeah. Imagine all these people that don't have Britney Spears' money, and she can't even get a say so on her own life. Like that shit is fucking weird to me.
That sounds worse than being the damn. What's the people that the Amish? Remember the people that be having all those multiple wives and shit, and with mad kids.
Mormons or Amish? It might be Amish. I believe they. I think
it's Amish. It's Amish. Because I should show breaking Amish.
Oh yes, and then like a lot of them choose to leave.
Yeah,
their community
because it's like that. Yes, they have like Amish is like they have an unwritten conservatorship basically.
Yeah,
they basically have that. Yeah. Wow,
they come out and they become lazy people as they want to call it. But a lot of them go through sexual abuse, a lot of incest, molestation, and then they get trapped in that fucking life for however long. I ain't got no salad for you, bro. That's our third. That's our co-host, Rocky.
Please,
but. I feel for Brittany. I don't believe because she had a mental breakdown in 2007 warrants anybody the right to tell her what to do with her body and her money. And if you're trying to protect her mental health and you're saying that she can't do for herself, then why force her to go on tour? We all know what performing does to you, what it can do to you in hindsight. So why is that of importance, but everything else that she's asking for isn't? It's just stupid. Because y'all want her fucking money.
I think it was like her tour manager, her road manager, would like lie
and say she was okay.
No, so that she would go to rehearsal and not want to participate. But she was like, she said, Brittany was like, "Is proof? Is video? I have videos and stuff like that of And she said, my very good friends have videos when we go to dance with her. So she was like, I was the one that taught the choreography. I was the one that made it up. I was the one who helped everybody get their dance.
She's a performer at the end of the day, even if she don't want to do it.
Like, you can't sit here and make up those eyes. I have proof. And it's on video. I'm like, hey, that's like
I went back and looked. Her Vegas residency, she's performing her ass off, but you can tell it's robotic.
Yeah,
she don't look like she want to do it. And even more so that she actually said those words, you can really see it. She's literally just. But Britney Spears has been in performance since she 12? Like before that.
Before that, because she's Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, so she's since she came out the womb, she's been performing. So she knows how to perform. But then knowing how to perform, you hide a lot of shit too. Hence why for 2 years she's sitting here lying about being okay.
What is it, lithium?
Yeah, they're giving her like
lithium, right? No, not lithium.
I don't know the medication.
She's doped up.
They're giving her medication that she doesn't believe.
And that's why she looks like that on her Instagram.
Yeah, and her weight fluctuates here and there.
She looks bugged out, like her eyes, like she just.
Because it's probably not the I do believe Britney Spears was diagnosed.
She said they.
However,
she's on the illegal. I think she said She's very smart because she's saying everything. Like, she's looked up everything. Like,
yes, but
they said that she's on
stupid.
she's on like a.
But it's a judge that ruled this shit. So what are you supposed to do?
And I believe the judge recently just like denied to drop the.
And then who knows if the dad got the judges over in wherever they are in California, wherever fucking part of the state they are, in his back pocket because it speaks more to their pockets to keep this girl under this conservatorship.
Do you think it would have been necessary if like they asked Biden to step in?
I feel Biden got a lot of shit that he needs to do. I just think she needs to. What she needs to do is to petition. If it's the same judge that's been making the rulings, she needs to petition for this judge to recuse themselves.
She has rights.
She needs to petition for this judge to recuse themselves, and she needs to.
She's gonna sue and
do a formal investigation. Biden's not gonna touch this because there's other things like he has a nuclear codes. He's not gonna touch this, but Biden is stepping.
I really hope that testimony that she gave.
Biden would step in just so he don't have to give us our fucking anti-lynching bill, but that's another fucking topic for another day.
I really hope like the best. Like I really do pray for the best.
I feel free Briitny, but
on to somebody.
But they did free someone.
The pudding pop.
So fucking random, y'all. I'm sorry. It was reported that Bill Cosby was released from. He was released on, what was that, yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was released from Philadelphia jail.
Mm-hmm.
His charges were dropped because a judge ruled that he didn't have a fair trial. So they dropped the charges and he was released from prison. And it just popped up on 3:30. It was 3:30 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
It was very random. I mean, granted, he has been asked. He's been him and R. Kelly. They have been if they don't do shit else, they have been very consistent.
Remember, he was just recently denied something because he didn't want to go to therapy because he said he's not a sexual predator. Remember?
I remember, but a lot of people like, oh yeah, y'all try to tarnish this man. You try to bring Bill Cosby down. Felicia Rashad, she shared a statement on her IG page. I fully support survivors of sexual assault coming forward. My post was in no way intended to be insensitive.
Oh, I put the wrong shit. Damn.
To their truth.
I put the wrong one.
But pretty much what she said in hindsight is, they try to smear this man's legacy, and what she did say something that would be offensive to anybody who has undergone some type of sexual assault. What she did was she said basically she gives her support to sexual assault victims, and then the next sentence was so and so has been like these women miscarriage of something. Yeah, some bullshit. But Felicia Rashad has been very vocal about how she doesn't believe any of the accusations against Bill Cosby. But what I need people to realize is there's a lot. It's always been a 50-50 split. Mm-hmm. People believed it, people didn't believe it. It's never been anybody in between. There's never been anybody on the fence when it comes to Bill Cosby and the accusations. And I don't think we have to go back in hindsight to give context to what Bill Cosby has been accused of. Like, more than 40 women have come out with some heinous allegations when it comes to sexual assault by him. So she has been adamant, even more than his own wife. Mm-hmm. Like I think a lot of people think Felicia Rashad and Bill Cosby are really married in real life. No, that was her work husband. Mm-hmm. But she's been very insensitive when it comes to the women and the victims, calling them liars, saying that women love to bring down. They got these weak women, her words, these weak women to bring down this strong man and tear down his legacy for whatever reason. But the reason why obviously it didn't bother people because when she worked at Howard now, but then Howard put out a statement. They put out a statement said like we ain't got nothing. We don't know what the fuck she talking about. I mean, yes, she is a head of one of our departments, but we stand with anybody. We're not about to sit here and not believe the women that came out against Bill Cosby. Everybody is in the comments like, yeah, put the Cosby Show back on. Y'all try to smear his legacy, but y'all do realize that he was released because a judge found that it was an unfair trial. Mm-hmm. He did not get released because any of the victims recanted their statements. He didn't get a release because it was found that he was not guilty. Bill Cosby is on the record stating and admitting to some of these sexual assaults. His argument is, I did some, I did not do them all. He doesn't believe that what he was doing was predatory. That's the biggest issue and problem. He didn't want to go, like you were saying. He just got denied release or some type of bond for him to come out earlier because he didn't want to undergo therapy because he doesn't believe he was a sexual predator. But yet you admitted yourself to some of these sexual assaults. There's even when this story came out, it's not on the basis where Bill Cosby was sitting there and taking advantage of his position, coercing. Yes, he was doing that in hindsight, but majority of the victims' stories were, I went over to Bill Cosby's house. Yes, I was under the impression that he was married. Some of them had sexual relations with him in the past. Yes, it was known that he would cheat on his wife in the industry. It's not a secret. But then they would wake up in the middle of the night and see this nigga doing a whole bunch of crazy shit on top of them, and they literally had no bodily function to stop him. And then when they look in their system, they had Quaaludes in their system. It wasn't a roofie. It wasn't, oh, this nigga put coke in my system and got me high out my mind. He made me into a lifeless state. He has a problem. I believe he got a necrophilia issue.
He might.
Why would you want somebody comatose? Even if you roofied somebody, and not condoning any of it, but I'm just giving context for the difference of it. A roofie will put somebody in a heightened sexual state, but they won't remember anything that happened to them. So at least the women predators would have the excuse that women wanted it. They just didn't remember. They could, oh, you got too drunk, this, that, and the third. But you were using Quaaludes. You had women in a necrophilia, lifeless state. And some of them were awake the whole entire time. They just had no bodily function to sit there and stop you. That's a deeper sickness inside of your head. And for the fact that you want to sit there and say you admit to all but not some, but you're not a predator, and I don't understand how people don't use context clues when they read certain things. They don't. Ain't nobody smear no legacy. Let's be real. Y'all don't cancel anybody. Bill Cosby, his name has a stain on it, but his legacy wasn't tarnished because there are still multitudes of people that still believe him. R. Kelly is guilty to the day he motherfucking dies. He's nasty. His rumors have been around forever. It's literally written in proof. Before Lifetime did the documentary, but they just blew that shit up. They're the reason why he actually got in jail. There are literally families who have sold their children to R. Kelly, but y'all still play that nigga's music at cookouts. Y'all don't cancel people, so don't even do that. I don't really know what's gonna happen with this. I do know that the insensitivity surrounded by Felicia Rashad's comments is like, oh, I don't believe these bitches, but I do support sexual assault victims. I just don't understand why she's so loud and proud on this. His own wife hasn't even spoken.
She never speaks. She probably never going to.
And I want to say this. Y'all want to sit here and talk about Bill Cosby didn't do it, this, that, and the third, however you want to feel. Oh, if he did it to all those women, why didn't he do it to Felicia Rashad? Why didn't he do it to his wife? Ted Bundy had a whole girlfriend and killed 42 people, and he never touched her, and she never knew that she was living with a sociopath for about 3 to 4 years.
He's fucking crazy.
So remember that. You can pick and choose. Crazy. But Jesus Lord, Jenny Hubert. Let me tell you something. If she gonna make a comment when it's to some controversy shit. I would have said he's old, he's out, and I'm happy for him, but he is still guilty. I know 5 women who have not come forward. Enough, y'all. We know better. Powerful men do wrong things, black or white, and that's on period. That's it. That's it. If you don't know who Janet Hubert is, she is the original on Viv, right? So yeah,
the original on Viv.
Like I say, I don't cancel people. This next topic talks to it.
Eva Marcel says she isn't canceling her friend Michael Costello, who was recently in the news, maybe like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Because everything was on. He was coming after Chrissy Teigen, saying about how she told him what to kill himself or some shit, and he bullied him and blackballed him or try to blackball him from the industry. He's a fashion designer and stuff. But when he had
beautiful gowns,
yes, beautiful. When he had said that or whatever, I'm damn, Chrissy. But then because when I sent it to the group chat, I had I did my libations and stuff, and I had sat back and I got on Twitter, and I seen somebody say Michael Costello is a full-fake lie, and I was like,
somebody else came out and said that he's lying. Look, was it Lenona Lewis, the singer?
Lenona Lewis. Yes.
She said that she said he put her in a state of depression.
It's not random.
It's so fucking mean to each other.
Fallon from
she worked with him too.
I believe all of them did some shady shit to her. But I remember he had called I remember him being a racist, and I can't remember who the artist was.
That is not the first time I heard that from
him about being a racist. Was it? I think Wendy Harlow too. Did Wendy Harlow say something?
I don't know. I can't.
I know Tamar used to wear his dresses, but she ain't said nothing. Tamar didn't say shit.
And she's under every post, so she's seen it.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing.
Tamar comments on
She used to wear his dresses faithfully. Let me, I have to find out who the fuck said,
But Eva Marcel came out.
Yeah, it's the BET Awards or whatever. And before that, she made a comment saying,
they were asking her. So they asked her on the red carpet who she was
remember
wearing.
Before she said something on this. she posted something online.
Oh, I didn't know.
Saying like how she still supports him or whatever, like, you know, and stuff like that or whatever. Basically like him not being a racist or whatever. But then the BET Awards on the red carpet, they asked her who she's marrying, and she says, you know, Michael Costello, blah, 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 or whatever. And I'm just like...
And the girl asked her if she was making a statement.
Yeah.
And she said, not necessarily, but that's my friend. And her words were, I'm not going to cancel anybody. She said, I believe in canceling police brutality. I believe in canceling injustices and disparities between when it comes to black people and the plight of where we are in this country. But I don't believe in canceling people. She says that's subjective. If you want to cancel somebody, that's your choice to do so. But like she doesn't believe in these campaigns to go out and cancel people.
Well, I really hope she checked her friend in private then. I really hope she did.
The Me Too movement gonna do it for her, because she's speaking to a lot of movements that are out here. Well, Me Too movement, I believe, is the only movement where they have effectively, in hindsight, canceled certain people. But I've come to a conclusion that I don't believe that anybody ever gets canceled.
No.
I believe that canceling a person specifically is subjective.
Yeah.
Because I might listen to R. Kelly's music. 10 other people are not. I still haven't canceled him. So that movement hasn't sat there and it hasn't touched everybody. So I agree with her to a certain extent. But then again, if you don't believe in canceling people, that's good and fine. But don't cancel certain things and cancel certain movements when it's beneficial to you. Or don't turn the other cheek with other people just because that person hasn't done that to you. But then I don't know. That's her friend. Maybe he hasn't been racist to her.
But also that speaks a lot to like the other women that have came out and actually shared that with us. It's just like,
once you sit there and you believe the person that has been accused of something, and you like Felicia Rashad, like we were just saying, she stands by Cosby. In hindsight, whether or not you could sit there and be like, oh, I support anybody who's been bullied, like the women that came out and said Michael Costello bullied them, or I support any woman that's come out and who's had a story about sexual assault and who's had the strength to come out and speak out about it. But then when you side with the person, you automatically you're shitting on those survivors. I'm not gonna say victim.
Yeah.
You're shitting on those survivors. So your friend got a lot of controversy around him for being racist, for being a bully, for being overall disgusting to certain people. But I guess if that's your friend, but that's what I'm saying. Cancel culture is subjective, because I'm not gonna cancel who you gonna cancel, and vice versa. You're not gonna cancel who I'm gonna cancel. So, I mean, I guess she's a ride or die, right?
This post isn't really like celebrity bullshit. It kind of like pissed me off because William Murphy.
Oh, she did look like a slave in that dress. She did. Even
the whole headpiece.
That's the irony of it. She looked like a house slave. She looked like a house slave. She looked like a house slave the whole entire time. When she was sitting there making a statement about that dress, it looked like plantation couture 101. Yes. So that's a little lightheartedness for you. But he ain't racist. Yes, the master.
William Murphy, he's a pastor. And
how is this guy?
He's fucking like,
this shit had me dying today.
Like, this woman, it's a picture of two cops. It's a white woman in a shirt and a white robe that looks bugged out, and she has hands behind her back, and he says, this is the woman I caught in my house, in my bathtub, and this is a picture of her in my clothes. Listen to me. Demons are real. People are evil, and mental illness is a serious issue that must be addressed.
So that last part, mental illness is a serious issue that must be addressed. I'm so sorry that important message got tied up in this bullshit, because I could only laugh at the first part. Yes. This white lady looked messed the fuck out. Yes. Like all types of crystals all up in her head. How she get in this man's house? How do they ever get in somebody's house?
Somebody said that's his side chick, and he's lying.
Shut the fuck up, because he did go kind of hard against somebody. Because, we see all the time. We got the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian got to deal with her stalker. Drake had a woman that was in her house. Oh, what happened? He threw up. I heard it.
Oh my God, Rocky.
What did you get into?
That's his dog food. I know you ate too fast.
Yeah.
Because you were so pressed.
Did you throw up that food to come and beg me? Because you weren't getting it.
Oh my God, Rocky. Thank you, Shani. Rocky, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, Shani.
No.
He was so excited.
Her child do the same thing. Oh God, imagine if Briitny was here. Ooh.
Oh God.
I don't want to know. Sorry, y'all. We had a little
go with what you were saying. Did they say that's his side chick?
For real, you think so? Because the celebrities, we seen the Kardashians, we seen Drake, we seen Chris Brown. All of them had Christina Aguilera. Every single one of them has had some type of form of a stalker, and they've all gotten inside their houses. I don't know. But we've never seen them go this hard with like rebuttal. Like evil is real, and demons are real.
Just put it in the kitchen, Jamie.
Demons are real. I feel like he has a vendetta against this woman. It seems a little personal. I did say that. I'm like, yo, this isn't that personal. Because even like other celebrities, they're like, yeah, this person is just. I hope they get the help that they need.
I really believe that's his side chick. Like he really went hard. Like I feel like he really
that would
really
make a lot of sense. Because he went like, this post
really
is not.
hard.
This is not funny, bro.
Like he really went hard.
It's funny,
like,
but it's not funny.
Yeah, like
what would you do if you had a stalker? Like how would you really like go about dealing with that situation?
I don't know. You know, sometimes you can't even go to the police, so I don't know. You know, like what? Like I don't know. Like that's scary. I never.
You come home and you see a nigga in your room butt naked with a tube sock over his dick.
I'm out. Like you can stay here. I'm out. I'm out. You can stay here. I will not go back. I would let my landlord know. There's somebody that moved in. It ain't me. I don't have time. That's your new tenant.
That speaks to a really scary situation I was in. But I don't want to talk about it because that shit was traumatic.
What? What?
We were on High Street. A street. In Orange.
You had a stalker?
No, not a stalker. Me and my cousin were walking back from Main Street. We were walking down. And all we're in our own conversation, but all we hear from like our right was psst, psst, psst. We both turned to the right at the same time, and it's this dude in his doorway, butt ass naked, dick out and everything, butt ass naked, just standing there. I said, "Wait, are you fucking kidding me?" So she screams, she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And he says nothing. He's staring at us, butt ass naked. He moved from inside the house to in front of his house, butt ass naked, dick on hard, just staring at us. And we just ran down the block. Ran down the fucking block.
People are fucking disgusting. Like
I look every time I pass by, I look at that house. I remember that house verbatim. And that's probably mental health. It's definitely mental health. So it's sad, but God, he scared the shit out of us. He scared the shit out of us. And he didn't say no. He didn't say nothing. But ass naked. Now, did he have a good body? Yes. Did he have a big dick? I don't remember. But I don't remember. But that was scary. Very scary. Now, my bus passed so quick after that.
Yo, what?
I'm about to do Jersey Transit bus pass.
Oh.
One zone only, because I don't pay for no 2 zone. You? The fuck? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Finally, college athletes will now be allowed to make money from endorsement deals and other ventures for the first time in history. I'm happy for them because I just said today, it had to suck doing all these fucking, be the face of all these like big
Nike
businesses
Adidas.
and don't get paid. And you just go there to just fucking take pictures and post on your Instagram and do commercials and that's it, and you don't get paid.
And you gotta just be happy that a school might look at you, and if you stay healthy,
a team.
like a school might look at you. A college school might look at you for a certain amount of time.
This is college.
Oh,
they
college.
No, college. They can't go yet. They
gotta,
they can't be in high school no more. You gotta do like at least 2 years.
You can't go to the league. Yeah, you gotta be at least a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
These corporations have been making college basketball is literally a multi-billion.
I'm so happy for them.
Multi-billion-dollar corporation. Of course, these children should be making money. Of course they should. It's not gonna.
They work their
Being
ass off.
interviewed, having endorsements, and not making any money from it, it's not going to take away from their scholastics or their academics. Let's cut it out there. These kids have been groomed, and they've literally been groomed and PR trained since high school. Once they go into these certain colleges, just because they know they're going to end up in the league, so they need to be getting paid from now. There is no reason why any athlete
get back pay?
like Kyrie Irving's jersey at Duke still makes millions every year. I'm pretty sure he don't get none of that profit. I mean, granted, now he is rich because, you know, he's one of the highest paid basketball players. But then, what does it look like me being in debt for $60,000, but yet I make a corporation, I make my school, I make.
I'm sure they don't even got. I think they probably all on scholarship anyway.
That's not true.
For real?
You think they're all on? Even if they're all on scholarship, scholarships are not full. They're not full.
Sometimes some people get full.
Yeah, of course they get full rides. I mean, speaking to it, yeah, but then it still doesn't equate to the fact
maybe
that
like
I'm the athlete,
the
I'm
star,
the talent.
like the stars of it, maybe, but like everybody else that's on it, that's like
like regardless of the fact. But let's say it's not a full ride, but say I still owe $20,000 in tuition. Let's just say there's no reason why I owe any money in tuition at all, and I'm making you millions of dollars in one season.
That's how it is.
College basketball crazy. March Madness is like, they call it that for a reason.
This is America.
Pay them, give them their fucking money, and let's be real.
Pay the people.
Majority of the basketball players that we are watching are young black men.
Pay the people.
Young black women.
Pay them.
Give us our fucking money. Well, not us, because I ain't got none. But I support it. Yes, I do. So that's a win. That's good. We ended on a positive note for celeb bullshit. Whew. If anything else pops
actually,
up.
there's one more.
No. Wait, what? No. What is it? Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. Oh. Because you know I get so... Celebrity nonsense really put me in not a bad place. Because I don't mind giving my opinion on shit. It just... Sometimes y'all would just be doing some... I think y'all do this just so we could... No, you do this so we can talk about it. It's not just so. Yeah. We know that's what it is. But let's get into the topics, the breakdown. If y'all thought celeb nonsense was the weird stuff, no. The internet has been... The stuff that y'all are choosing to talk about on Twitter and Instagram has been way weirder. Has been way more out there than these celebrities. Celebrities have actually been kind of quiet this week. I guess there's been a lot of pregnancy announcements, that's why. Shout out to Cardi and Offset.
Oh, yeah. We said that.
Yeah, we talked about that on Taco Tuesday.
Excuse me. All right.
Let's go.
Is it acceptable to pay with gift cards on the first date? What would your reaction be if somebody, like, you went on a date and they pulled out gift cards? Or would you use gift cards on the first date?
I would personally use a gift card. You saying specifically first date or date in general?
First date.
First date, I'm not going to use a gift card. Because first date, I'm not paying.
Okay, well, let's just keep it.
But let's say I'm a Renaissance woman. I'm a modern day woman.
I don't agree with that, though. I don't think you should pay for the first date.
I don't think I should, but
let's just go back to the courting way.
Let's just say I feel spicy and I happen to shoot my shot and ask a nigga out on the first date. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I'm not gonna pay with a gift card. I'm gonna save the gift card for when I go out with my girls.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, put it towards the whole bill. Yeah, so then it'd be cheaper per person.
Okay, so like, what would your reaction be? Like, would you just be quiet?
Would you like to know what my reaction was?
Would you just be quiet?
Would you like to know what my reaction was?
When you did it or somebody paid for gift cards?
There was this guy, when I to a bar, we exchanged numbers, we were texting off and on. So I told him, like, you need to kind of take me out. Mm-hmm. So he was like, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out. Da, 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 da. He had a great game at the bar. Like, I'm trying to go here. Like, you look like you have fun. You can show me some things. I can show you some things. Blah blah blah. So then we started talking. That's when the mouth started to change. You start to realize, I'm a homebody. I don't really want to go nowhere. I'm chilling, but I'm like, well, if you really want to continue having a conversation with me, we need to go out.
Right.
So he's like, all right, well, I don't really know where to go. Like, you choose the place, even though you did say you were gonna show me things. So me not knowing, and the funny thing is, I was working at this school-based program, and I actually asked my coworkers. I was like, "Yo, do you think like a chain restaurant is whack for a first date, and it was literally split. Every time I ask that question, it's always down the middle. 50% of the people are going to say yes. 50%, it's like it's cool. You could go wherever you want to go on a date, especially a first date. You don't know the person, the person don't know you. Or 50% of the people's like, no, don't take me to anywhere where there's more than one restaurant. Like if it's a chain, I don't give a fuck. Don't do that.
Sasha, you stupid.
We were in Fridays. I remember one time a big group of us went to Fridays. We were in Fridays talking about how a nigga could never take them on a date to Fridays. And I'm like, well, it's the only place I could think of, so I told him to take me to Fridays. Like, the fuck? Everybody know I stand for cheesecake. It's my favorite cheesecake.
I love oh my god, I love
cheesecake.
You know, but I told you, I think it was you, Shanny, and Brian. I told y'all the brother to cheesecake in
Grand
Lux, Shanny, right?
And we went, and it's so fucking
Grand Lux.
good.
Grand Lux, like that. I love Grand Lux. Like I love I think it's like a firecracker shrimp. Like,
yes, and the thing is, their menu is literally adjacent cheesecake.
And their drinks are amazing. Like every time I've been there, the bartender.
Me and Bree got margaritas. Had us on our ass. One margarita, and then we're happy hour at that. So it's like $6.
Have you ever did that and went got fucked up and went shopping?
Yeah, we did that. We went to Zara afterwards. It was terrible. We was sweating, but when I said I shopped my ass,
I think we should do that.
When y'all need to go shopping, I won't be I'm a personal shopper.
I think we should make a list of 5 things. I think we should have a budget.
Scavenger hunt?
Let's have a budget.
Okay, so one thing from Sephora.
No,
that's not.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. We have to have a budget though.
We can't spend over.
No, it's not
$15.
I'm not doing that. Like that's
the
whole thing at Wessel Pencil is $15.
See, I'm not gonna Wessel Pencil. No.
$15.
You can.
The mall.
No, in each store you can't spend over 15. So we have 5 stores.
Okay.
15. That's 60. We can't spend over $75.
Okay.
And we got to go get 2 margaritas at happy hour.
2 shots.
And then we got bitch, I ain't gonna never shop.
Let's do $80. I feel like 80 tax because of tax.
Oh yeah. You're right.
$80.
Okay, let's do it.
Should we include anybody in this challenge?
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna see what we do 2 weeks from now.
I'm gonna film it.
So this is gonna be fucking hilarious, yo. Why are we? Y'all heard it here first. We're gonna do a shopping challenge while
I'm gonna get a thing too. I'm gonna walk around and people gonna be like, oh my god, they do YouTube.
Oh my god, what's your channel? I'm gonna subscribe. Don't get on my face. But granted, let's go back. So homeboy, I suggested to him. I was like, you know what? I really don't know. This is like early in the game for me. I really don't know about like certain restaurants and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to cheesecake because I love cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, meet me at the cheesecake at Newport Mall in Jersey City. I met him there.
He's in Jersey City
because he's from Jersey City.
That was nice. See,
and because he didn't have a car.
Oh, it was really nice.
And he didn't tell me that until 2 days before the date.
Niggas.
So I was like, okay, well, we can go to the cheesecake in Jersey City. And he was like, oh, okay, cool, I could get there. I was like, you're gonna have to. So
this was before Uber and Lyft?
Yeah, this was before Uber and Lyft. So we went, we chilling. The date was okay. I'm not gonna say it was a bad date, but it was mediocre. We're having conversation, and he's just like, "Oh, yo, you do a lot of stuff. That's crazy." Like we were talking about traveling, and at that point, I only like been to a couple of places, but I was talking about all the places that I wanted to go to, and he was like, "Yo, I just really love Jersey City." I was like, I kind of had it in my mind that maybe I don't know, the second date was gonna come because I just wasn't feeling it. So then, when the check comes, and I only got an appetizer. Because this was the beginning of my journey. Yeah. So I only got an appetizer. Hardly ate it, but I packed it up. And he was like, yo, you don't even eat that much. That's crazy. That's mad good. Like, I like that's good. I'm like...
Sasha, Lyft and Uber was out then.
Lyft and Uber was not out then. Well, I wasn't using it. I always had a car, though. Lyft and Uber was always a plan C alternative for me. At that point, I always had a car.
Oh, okay.
So... he was like, yeah, and like, I didn't really know I was going, like, where we was going to go on this date, but, like, I'm happy you picked cheesecake because I got this coupon and I got this gift card that I had in my wallet for a minute. So, when you said cheesecake, I was like, I bet. And he pulled it out and he paid for it. And then the girl brought it back. Like, the girl kind of looked at me kind of weird. I don't know if maybe I was just thinking it in my head, so I'm just sitting there waiting. But then I knew me and her wasn't on no bullshit because she waited. around for him to sign the thing and take the thing, the little booklet back. And he was like, yeah, it still got money on it. I'm gonna keep this shit, put it right back in his wallet. And she looked at me and she was like, and she just turned around and walked away. I was like, okay. Okay, this is nice. And they had the nerve to follow me in the fucking parking lot. If anybody knows Newport, their parking situation is dark as fuck, it's scary as hell, it's big. So he followed me. I'm like, yo, you're good. I don't need you to walk me to my car, bro.
And you never talk to him again.
I'm straight. Yeah, he like, so the date over? Like, we not gonna chill afterwards? I'm like, no, I'm going home. You know, I went back home, dropped my car off, got picked up, went back to Jersey City and went bar hopping that night.
Yeah.
It was so much fucking fun. Oh, couldn't wait to get up. I was home by 10:15. I went back out and went bar hopping until 3 o'clock in the morning in Jersey City.
He's a weirdo.
I saw him like, I want to say like maybe 3 years ago.
Okay.
And he recognized me, but he was out. We were all out in Jersey City. It was probably like after Red Room.
Oh, okay.
I was like, nigga, please. And it's not the basis of paying. So, am I upset about him paying? No, it's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Don't announce it. Don't be like, yo, I'm happy you picked this restaurant because now I got this gift card.
He could have did like if you.
And he put no initiative in the first place.
And he could have did it like on the
sneak
tip, and I would never know.
I would have never known. And I don't care. Like this comes to the question that everybody was talking about. How would you feel if a nigga paid for your dinner with a Cash App card? Your Cash App's hooked to your bank account unless you're scamming. I don't give a fuck. Pay for the dinner. I don't care how it's paid for.
Yeah.
Pay for the dinner. Just don't do what homeboy did because that was just very awkward.
No, I need some.
And I had a feeling that's not what you was talking about. Yo. But there's always a way to do certain things. So like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I had a gift card or coupons and that was my nigga, I'm like, yo, babe, I got a gift card. Let's go. We going out.
Let me be real. Like, okay, so say like if it was like, say like I've like just been like me and the guy or whatever. Like we just been like texting, like FaceTiming and stuff like that. Like maybe what, like for like 2 weeks or like we haven't just going on a date.
And it's been cool.
we developed like a relation, a rapport.
Yes.
Of it being like joke. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's funny, like jokes or whatever. I would say like for me or whatever, because I love to laugh and I like little corny shit or whatever. If he would like, okay, so say like he had a gift card to Cheesecake Factory or whatever, and he like if he texted or he was on FaceTime, he would have been like, yo, like I got this cheesecake gift card for my birthday. You want to go? Like I'll be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like all right, let's go. I feel like
why would I not want somebody to save money?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know the line of work that
I feel like it's all how you present. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, I used to get laced with gift cards to every restaurant.
Yeah.
Visa gift cards, everything. When you work at a school,
yeah.
Parents, it's so easy to give you a gift card. When Christmas time, wrap up on just gift
especially
cards.
Christmas. Like that's the time. Christmas is
just lit.
And all I ask for is gift cards. And I name my places: Visa, Chick-fil-A, Target,
Visa.
One time I asked for a gas card.
Visa. And Visa.
Yeah.
And a little bit more Visa.
Zara, but to me, if you give me a Zara gift card, you gotta at least be like $150 or $200.
And Visa.
What are you gonna do with a $25 Zara gift card or $50 Zara gift card?
They got sale right now. You
watch
me work. You ain't never seen me work.
I guess you could always save the gift card.
Nah, but I don't mind if a person uses a gift card on the first date. It's the way you go about doing it.
So would you mind if he took you shopping and he used the gift card, like a Zara gift card?
No.
Okay.
I would prefer it. Okay. Not prefer it, like, as long as you are offering and you're a man of your word and
what
you're
if his girlfriend gave him that gift card?
He ain't got no use for it. They broke up. Maybe he don't like Zara clothes. I do.
It could have been from a return.
I do. Oh, like store credit? Okay, so like if he had $150, is he giving me the gift card to go shopping or he's taking me shopping with the gift card? That's kind of weird. So like, I don't know. Okay, no. About to break it down. I don't know the standards of.
Yeah, he said he takes you shopping. Y'all go shopping. You get him to the register.
You need to get your throat in order.
He pulls up. They pull out the gift card.
And I'm not not even
says
a
here,
fickle
but
bitch. But but if he offers to take me shopping, do I really want to go to Zara? Me personally, I would kind of try to test the waters to see what I could get.
That's why I'm saying, like, what if he just, like, what if, like...
adamantly says, yo, I'm going to take you shopping at Zara? That's weird. That's a little weird.
Okay, so say, like, he said, I'm going to take you shopping. Say, like, you go to Sephora. You go to Saks.
Yeah.
I'm going to Saks, so that.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, then Zara's mixing, that's cool.
And he pays with the gift card.
For everything?
The Zara gift card.
Okay, well, if he's at Zara with the Zara gift card, like, I won't care. Because we went to Saks, we went to Sephora.
But what if, like, he's like, yo, you want to go shopping at Zara?
Shopping at Zara is way too specific for me. It's like, why? First, like, oh, yeah, because you know, you told me. I let anybody know I love Zara. That's my shit. It's my Steve. This shirt from Zara. It was $5. I love Zara. But if you're going to give me option and choice, me personally, I'm going to kind of test your pockets. I'm going to see where I can actually get to go with you. Now, if he's paying with a gift card every single store,
a Visa,
he's a scammer. And jail is amongst us. So, it's a white way to, it's definitely not a white. It's a right way to do everything.
Damn, y'all. All right, Briitny, how would you feel if your ex... What did that say, Sasha?
I fucked this up, but I'm just going to play.
How would you feel if your ex took somebody to a new spot?
Somebody new to a spot that y'all used to go to.
That happened to me with my ex. That happened to me. And honestly, like, that shit pissed me off. Because it was a new...
I want to play the clip. It's a clip? It's a context to why this... I've seen this on a couple different podcasts this week. And shout out to y'all for asking this, because every response that I've seen for this has been fucking hilarious. But we're going to get into where this discussion came from, so...
Dated. It just strictly dated. It wasn't a girlfriend. I went out a couple of times. And she was at a restaurant that I had introduced her to. And she was like, yeah, I'm with this new guy I'm seeing, like, you know, the place is still amazing. Thank you for putting me on. It was like that cool thing. I did this fly shit. I called and picked up the check.
Every time. Look at, yo, who edited that shit? So what I'm gonna ask, was that some fly shit?
That was fly as fuck.
That was fly?
That was fly as fuck.
You're the only person on this motherfucking planet that said that was fly.
That was fly as fuck, yo. You don't do that. You don't do that.
You really think what he did was fly?
I like it. That's some shit I would do.
You would have picked up the check for,
Yes.
You know that nigga still fucked her, right?
So what?
So what you picking up the check? You picked up the check for another nigga to fuck a bitch that you was dating?
We don't even know.
That nigga still fucked her.
I like it.
What I want to break down with this situation, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not no fly shit. First of all, me personally, I'm not hitting up some nigga that I'm dating to be like, yo, thank you for putting me on.
I don't know why she did that.
I really appreciate you for showing me something different.
She was looking for a different reaction.
She wanted the nigga to be jealous. And let's be real, you're not hitting nobody up to give them praise for putting you onto a restaurant. Y'all weren't friends. He said, there's some chick I've been dating off and on, this, then, the third. Like, it wasn't nothing serious. Literally his words. And then you was going to tell me that your reaction to her saying, and then the fact that she told you that she got another nigga here and the spot is still dope, this, then, the third. Your reaction is to pay for their meal?
That's fine.
That's not fly to me.
That's fine.
That's not fly.
I like it. It's petty.
It's petty, but it's not fly.
It's petty. Okay,
he don't get points for that. He don't get points for that.
He in my book.
Because I'm praising you for giving this spot. I didn't get that because the only reason why Shorty hit you up, she wanted to let you know the spot that you put me on, I got another nigga here.
It sounds like you're on her side.
No, I'm not on her side. It's not about being on sides. I think it's corny all the way around. But me personally, especially for some nigga that I'm dating, and I can only speak for myself, I'm not having a conversation where I'm giving him praise for putting me on a spot that I'm taking somebody else to. Like, she was praising this nigga. And I mean, granted, we don't know the girl.
She's an idiot.
Dead ass, this conversation could have just been made up on his part. But if I'm out and say the person that put me on the spot, I don't know, maybe they go on my social media, they happen to see that I suggested this spot to somebody else, and then my bill comes in and it's paid for already. I'm like, this is fucking weird. Fuck you pay for my meal for? I didn't go with you. Because the nigga that I'm with, I'm pretty sure he could pay for it.
That's petty. And it would put
yes, he was trying to. He said some fly shit, but you were trying to emasculate the person that I'm with.
I don't know. I don't think.
I could be petty too.
I don't think it had nothing to do with the other guy. I think it was.
It definitely had to do with the other guy. Why are you paying for that meal?
I think it was strictly to fuck with her. I think it was because she.
Okay,
I think it was strictly to fuck with her.
But then that's not fly.
So then the other guy could be like, yo, why is this nigga paying for?
Because why is she like? Let's be real.
And that probably caused some friction, like some shit between her.
Okay, so he wanted to disrupt home. She was
weird. Her home?
No, not home, because they said they were just dating, but I believe that Shorty brought it up to you because she wanted a reaction. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe y'all just are cool on that point where y'all have a rapport where you can have that conversation. Maybe y'all just came to a mutual standpoint where y'all knew that y'all went on a couple of dates, but y'all knew it wasn't going to be nothing. And she was really just bigging you up for putting her onto a dope spot that she could enjoy with somebody else. Let's just play devil's advocate for that point. What is the purpose of paying for the meal?
I just said it.
It's just, he said it's fly.
I literally,
the comments.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it's fly.
I'm
gonna say it's petty because I just feel like I'm pretty. If he took it as she's saying it to him to be like to make him jealous, to get him all heated up and riled up or whatever.
It had to be that because
he took it. He took it where like he took it where like let me pay, like let me just pick up the bill, whatever. To probably
he called the owner for the restaurant to pay for their bill. That's not excessive.
To get her what she did wasn't excessive.
Yes, but both of them a little different.
But both of them were wrong at the end of the day.
You know what? Actually, both of them need to be with each other.
They both petty.
And that person, homeboy that she went on a date with. He needs to try. I hope you know his worth. I hope you know your worth, King.
They both was fucking petty. Like they both was petty. He was trying to fucking shake up her motherfucking date to get her in a date to probably have friction. Because if I was a nigga, I don't know. I'm saying I'm like why the fuck is this nigga paying? You know what I'm saying? Paying the bill. Like who the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm the nigga. I'm like, yo, this is whack.
So he probably did it on purpose to get them like, oh, there's your date. It's fucked up. You took this nigga to a spot that people are petty.
I look at it as like you just paid the bill for another nigga to go and get pussy that you might have not even got. Like
I didn't even look at it.
I think it's corny. I think it's corny. Like I know homeboy probably blew her back out. You paid their bill for them. Like so, what did you accomplish?
But we don't even know that.
I think he did.
But still,
I think he did.
But I don't even think a thought ran through his head was like, oh, if I do this, he not gonna smack. I don't think that.
Maybe even like you got other niggas paying for our bill. You try to play me, shorty, fuck out of here and don't fuck her.
I think Mom bet probably if it's real, he probably did it on the basis of just getting back at her.
It's really making me upset with the corny stuff that he be saying, and I really had a little crush on him. Mm-hmm. You know I like my niggas thick, so him and Justin, little boy. But we gonna go back to that first question that you was about to get into. So what did happen when that ex of yours took that young lady to y'all spot?
Not a young lady, but I was pissed. But you know what? I would have never known if I wasn't snooping. So
I like the self-awareness.
I would have never known, but I was pissed. I'm like, damn, because it was in Baltimore, and it was a new soul food spot. We went to that shit like it when the first day it had opened. And it was in Towson, like on the corner by the 7-Eleven. And it was new. We went there, like black owned. That shit was fire. Like we used to go like every Friday. Because they used to have fish fries.
So that was your spot.
Yeah, and then like we was cool. Like we was cool. We became cool with the owners and stuff or whatever. Like
this is making I'm like, this ain't sitting right with me. I'm like, yeah.
One day, like
I don't like that.
It was like fairly new too. Like it was fairly new for the breakup. And I was on snooping on Facebook, and I seen that and it, honestly, you know what? And it was actually at that moment. It was actually at that moment, like it was like literally, I think it was like 5 minutes ago, and it was posted, and it took everything in me like not to go down there. For real.
I'm glad you. Did you go?
No.
I'm really happy you didn't go because regardless of the fact. Yes, it's a territory thing. It's a little bit of a respect thing, especially because
it was just like damn.
Y'all thing was really.
It was
new.
like wow.
But you know, niggas, when you put niggas, I personally believe when you put guys on things, guys are very, very.
Because niggas don't know shit.
Yeah, so they don't really think as in depth when it comes to insensitivity as we do. As we're gonna see it as a problem.
Honestly, I think
you think he didn't care.
No, he didn't care. Niggas don't care. I think niggas would do it, but then I feel like if it was done to them, they would care too.
Oh, they would be more upset than we would.
Yes.
We would be more upset than we
I
would.
took this bitch. Yes, please.
That I've never really put anybody on a spot per se. There's some spots that I've been to with people that, you know, it holds a little bit of a significance, but I didn't put them on it. They kind of introduced me to the spot. Would I be mad if they took somebody else to it? No, because they probably took a bitch before me, and that's how they found out.
That's true.
So I wouldn't be mad on that aspect. Like, but if there's a spot that holds a little bit of a significance and you take somebody else to it, I don't know if I would be upset, because I don't think that you should be upset at you if I take somebody to a spot I get put on. If I like somewhere, I'm gonna suggest it. I'm not necessarily a creature of habit. I like to go to different places, but if you put me on something dope, I'm gonna suggest it if I like the place. Right. Now, what I'm not gonna do is let you know that I'm so fucking grateful for you for putting me on the fucking spot.
Never, nigga, never.
I don't get that much fucking grace. Like, I feel like this whole conversation is a little bit flexy, a little bit stunty, a little bit petty, a little bit showing offish, and all those things do not speak to my personality at all. So that's why I probably just like, I could definitely do it without any of this. But what if you like,
I have.
So happened. You have?
The laundromat. I ran into my ex and the new girl at the laundromat.
Oh my God.
How
was that? This is so traumatic.
It was just like, my heart was beating fast.
Yeah, I get nervous.
Because it was, I gotta be mature, but I want to punch both these bitches in their face. It was like, I haven't seen him, and I haven't seen this bitch face to face, but she called my phone several times and ran her mouth.
Oh, see, you have a history. So it's not like a pop-up like, oh, this girl.
So I was like, what's up? I was like, what's up? And he was like, hey, Jazz, what's up? How you doing?
Her voice always get automatically lower.
Yeah. And then she looked at me, her voice was deep. He was like, what's up? I go, fuck you. And that was it.
See, those situations are always tricky when there's a little bit of animosity. Like, I would try to think, if I ran into my ex and he was out with somebody, because I don't know what he's doing. He don't know what I'm doing.
Ran into an old friend yesterday. Caught me by surprise when he called my name. He was a familiar face from a chapter in my past.
We have singing interludes sometimes. So,
truth is,
yeah, I'm not letting you know that I took somebody to a spot, but if you happen to go and look at the wrong story, because I don't care what nobody say, I'm one of those girls, if my meal looks good, I'm posting it. I'm taking a picture of my shot of my drink. It's not on a basis to show off or let people know what I'm doing. I live life, and when I want to record it and I want to take pictures of it, I do so. Because when my phone goes away, that's when the real magic happens. But I like taking pictures of my food. I like taking pictures of my drinks. It's a thing that I do. Don't care. If you happen to go on there and you might know the silverware, you might know the candle, you might know the table. Oh, that's Ruth Chris. Oh, who she went there with? And you might see a nigga hand or a knuckle in the background. Hopefully a watch. Cause we only going up from here, baby. If you see it, that's your bad. I don't want to say you shouldn't have been snooping, but I mean,
no, I was honest though. Yeah, I was honest.
But that's self-awareness, and I like that. You knew that you were doing something that maybe would have not necessarily hurt your feelings. You ain't expect that, but it did.
I don't snoop no more unless somebody asks me to snoop for them, because I can find
anything.
She
will do it in 2 seconds.
Don't ask me how. I'm just gifted.
I'm not asking you to snoop for me.
I'm gifted.
I'm not asking you.
Okay.
She want me to ask her so bad. She itchy. She like, say the word. No, do not.
Say the word, bird.
Yo, but yeah, that wasn't no fly shit. Get out of here.
Okay, that's petty.
It's very petty. I thought of this on the fly, and I don't think I've ever heard this question asked. I'm kind of proud of myself. Do you believe that it's appropriate for your homegirl in a relationship to be your wing woman?
Yeah. Oh, you mean wing woman and like that applies to like?
I wish we kind of had a million for perspective.
having to like.
No,
what?
you know what? A wing woman, wing. Okay, so when we hear wingman, wingmen I've always heard their stories are either really really child's play or it's I fucked that nigga from my. I mean, I took one for the team.
It's not that
you don't have to do that.
Not that it's appropriate. It's just pointless.
No, but okay, say your homegirl's in a relationship.
But you
trying to go out there, you trying to be out, and you just want your homegirl.
No, she can tag along. I mean, that's like me. Okay, when I was single in Baltimore, and Bianca has her and Christian there in a relationship.
Yeah,
like she has a boy like for years. And like if we would like I always go out with like we all go out or whatever, and like she would be like me and Kiara's wing woman, but like it could be like a group of like it would have been like a group of guys and stuff, and Bianca still would talk to the guys, but like she would never. She'd always
be friendly, but she would be inappropriate.
Yeah, she was friendly but inappropriate or whatever, and like she would like. It was either like the guy probably always caught the vibe that she's in a relationship, but it wasn't like in a standoffish way. Yeah. And it was still like, everybody would still vibe or whatever, or, they would,
and still
she would just be like, she's in a relationship or whatever and stuff like that. So, I mean, I feel like, it's appropriate as long as that friend in a relationship, knows how to, I guess like, respect the relationship.
What if your homegirl, she really feeling the nigga, she like, they about to, get us a hotel suite. We about to go up there, we about to drink, we about to smoke. I really want you to come with me. I don't want to go by myself. But you got your nigga at home. You going with her to the hotel room?
Okay, how old are we?
That did sound childish. As soon as it came out my mouth. Maybe she just got a really bad breakup and she's just really trying to
I'm not going to know. First of all, nobody, I'm not, so you have to do another.
No, I don't have to do nothing.
A hotel party?
I didn't say a hotel party. They get in a suite. Like a 4-room suite.
No.
2-room suite. They like, no, I'm just gonna. They in town or whatever the case may be. They're not from around here. They're like, we got a suite and we got some drinks, we got some liquor, some food, and she's just been in the house or she just got over a really bad relationship. She's like, I really want to go with this guy. I'm really feeling him vibe. She probably needs some new dick. I'm just saying, you gonna go with her or you're not, and it's okay. Whatever you say is whatever you say. Oh, I'm not going to no one's hotel at my big old age of 29.
Okay, we just say
this is no.
Okay, well, I would be like, okay, because like I would not let her go by herself. I wouldn't do that. Okay. So I would talk to her and ask her like, are you sure? Like, are you sure it's like this is what you want to do? And if it is, I'll be like, okay, I would. If it's a local thing, like if it's here in Jersey or whatever,
yeah, it's not fun.
I would, maybe I would call up maybe some other homegirl, maybe like another homegirl or two. I'm like, yo, can you get dressed real quick or whatever? Like, we're gonna so and so want to go to this hotel thing. Okay, so what I would do is I would have to call my boyfriend.
I'm just saying, are you gonna let your nigga know?
I'm gonna call and let him know. I'm like, yo, she like whatever, and I was like, and I will keep. I'm good at. For me, I'm good with, I won't say checking in, but I'm good like with being, like, I could be at a party and I would like, I'm good with still having fun and still keeping, my significant other up to date or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I would tell him like,
but what if you like, what the fuck you going to some nigga hotel room for? Like, no, you're not going.
Well, I would have to.
Don't go.
Well,
it's like that's wildly dangerous. But you don't know them niggas.
Okay, well, I would have to sit here and I would have to ask my friend again.
Can we go home?
Like, yeah, like I would be like, I don't feel like it's safe.
You feel very nervous, like you about to be put in this situation.
Yeah, I feel one because it is unsafe.
I think you know that I'm not doing that.
It's unsafe. Like,
you ain't gotta worry about these problems.
It's unsafe.
That scenario just came to head. It is something that I have been put in my younger days. Granted, I didn't have a nigga at the time, but I had to really think about myself. Like, I don't know a lot of males that would be really comfortable with their girl. Just like being a wing woman and going to like a hotel room.
Yeah, no.
Or like accompanying their friend with some strangers that they just met, even if the girl just
do that anyway.
Needed to get over something or she needed to get her rocks off, and that's on a personal level.
I'm too stranger danger. I'm like, I'm too stranger danger.
Like, I would hope that you have a girl, you have a friend that's serious enough for her mindset where that's not something that. Now you want to toast me? Yeah. Now, say you, God forbid, for whatever situation, you're not with your significant other anymore, and you just get the urge that you want to go out, you want to explore, you want to go bar hopping, you want to just meet some new people, be in a crowd, be in the mix. You want your homegirl to come with you, but you know she's in a relationship. Are you going to ask her man permission for her to be your wing woman? Be like, I just really need to go step out.
I mean, I
girl with me. I mean,
if it was Bianca, I would probably be like Christian, like, please, like, you know, can like Bianca come? I mean, I'm pretty like because I feel comfortable like with both of them, like I'm close with both of them, so I probably feel comfortable like with him because you know Christian, he's not uptight, like he's more relaxed, like everybody knows Bianca, he's chill, yeah. So, I mean, I would probably act like Christian or whatever. I would probably ask Artie too. Artie probably wouldn't care. Like, he would be like, whatever. He'd be like, yeah, I don't care.
I think it speaks to the security.
Cool,
Because I hear a lot on different, especially like male perspective podcasts. Oh, you know, how do you feel about your girl and her whole ass friends? Wait a minute. Wait.
Nigga, y'all are hoes.
Whoa. Hold up, Holiday. Because her friend likes to dance, I like to shake my ass.
Yeah.
I ain't got much, but when it move, baby. Like, I like to shake my ass. I like to have fun. I like to throw shots back. I like to dance by myself. It's not even necessarily like I don't go out and I be up under niggas. It's about me experiencing and having fun. Now, a less secure man is gonna look at it like, your friend might be doing some hoe shit or some hoe tendencies. Because not every nigga, but niggas love to think that they girl go out and they just be standing in the corner just like this. Don't touch me. Oh my God, my nigga. Oh my God, my nigga would never. I got a nigga. Can I get you? I got a nigga. No, we're not doing that. Let's be real. Let's be real. But that doesn't mean that our antics are automatically whole actions or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. So I think asking for permission, and I hate the word permission because it sounds so fucking rudimentary. Like I'm not a child, but I would, depending on the rapport that I have with my homegirl's guy, I'm gonna be like, yo, I kind of need my homegirl. I want her to be out there, look out for me, this, that, and third. I think I would word it and make it palatable for him. Now, if it's a certain level of security in that person, he's not gonna be cool with it regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I think any man should respect you coming to him and being like, yo, I kind of need a wing woman, her to look out for me. I kind of want to like get back in the dating scene, but I need my homegirl there to like give me a little bit of support. So it's like, I want her to come with me to the bar. She's not going to be flirting with nobody. Like, you know your girl. She ain't going to be doing nothing crazy, blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. So it shouldn't be no shit where he should be like, he should be worried. Now, if he's always thought that y'all did snake shit when y'all went out together, then that's
right.
A question. That's another situation for another time. But I think it speaks to the person. So, you know, like I said, everything's subjective on here. Everybody moves in a different accord. Everybody is different with their own opinions. They do what they want, how they feel. And yeah. I like that question. That was good. Oh my God. I'm gonna take a shit.
What's next?
Listen, my damn phone about to tank up. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Why I can't get in? Oh shit. I'm not locking it. Got this. But support y'all friends when they single. That just because they single don't mean they hoes. And if she want to do some whole shit, just make sure she's safe.
Period.
Like, take a picture of the nigga license plate. Let her share her location with you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Maybe you got some condoms to give her from home. But more than likely, if you're in a relationship, that nigga busting in you raw. Sorry. Okay. Well. Whew. Does having children lower your value in the dating world?
It depends on who the person is.
And I don't have kids.
I think it's a little bit harder for them, people to have kids.
I know some girls that have had kids since like their kids are older.
Me too. I know a lot of people that have kids that are like
never lacked when it comes to the nigga department.
Nope, never.
Niggas love a mommy. They love a baby moms. I swear to God, niggas love having somebody baby mom.
Niggas love a mommy.
They love a mom. They it's so nurturing. They see them with them kids. They just I love them.
Niggas love a mom.
That's what sounds subjective. we gonna work with it though.
Okay.
We're gonna work with it. But like I'm being serious. I know girls who have had like they got They got like 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds. The kids damn near about to hit puberty. Mm-hmm. And I've never seen them without a nigga.
Nope.
So I know, and I can't say that because
they had 3 and 4 kids, and they not, and niggas love them,
and niggas love them,
and here we, and it be bitches, love. And it be bitches,
and they're lovable because just because they have a kid and the kid's not yours doesn't mean they're fucking. I hate, you know what I hate? I hate the term damaged. A lot of women that have children and try to date, they get the term of damage. I feel like that shit is so fucking disrespectful. I feel like it's rude. And any nigga that would take pride in damaging somebody is nasty. I'm gonna keep this show rolling. Okay. Now, do you think if a man has kids, that lowers their value?
I don't know what they value. It's just,
and I think that's kind of like a what's that word?
But remember, you do it's a double standard a little bit, but do not feel bad though. You do have a choice if you want to date someone with kids or not. You have a choice.
Are there the circumstances where people will sit there and it'll be a year and a half and they don't tell you they have no kids? You're dealing with a sociopath.
When should that person tell you they have kids? Right in there?
You need to tell me when we start talking that you have kids. I don't expect to meet your children fast.
Should it be within like your first conversation? Like, yes. Hey, how you doing? Mm-hmm. So what if they tell you? So
what do you like to do in your spare time? Yo, I do gaming. I like taking my daughter to the park. Okay, you got a daughter. Cause I'll tell y'all a funny story. I was talking to someone, and we were talking off and on. The conversation was cool. We went from Instagram to texting. And then it was Father's Day. And I was being funny, just being a sarcastic bitch. I'm like, Happy Father's Day. He's like, thank you. I'm like, wait, you got a kid? He's like, yeah, I got a whole daughter. I'm like, wait, are you fucking kidding me? And it wasn't like, we were friends on Instagram for years, but yeah, he slid in my DM, but I'm not one of those people that go through your whole entire page. I gotta kind of like you first before I go doing any type of like research. Yeah. Like if you holler at me and you trying to talk to me like, I'm not checking for it.
I never ask. It's always the guy that asks me about it. I don't care.
Like, I never ask kids. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Instagram. Like to go. Like I never ask. They always ask. They always ask or whatever. Like you got an Instagram. Like
I'm like, okay, but we were Instagram friends for years. Mm-hmm. Then I decided to get the number, and I was playing around. He dead ass had a kid, and his daughter was all over his Instagram. Granted, it was like early in her life. But she was on her Instagram. There's no reason why I didn't know he didn't have a kid. Mm-hmm. But I didn't start feeling. I didn't like him at that point. So right. I'm not looking on your page, snooping on your page, trying to get details and clues. Now after that, we started talking more. That's when I inspected that whole motherfucking social media. Like that's when that happened. But yeah, like I don't think that kids lowers your value. Now if you have a nasty situation prior. Or like our experiences sometimes determine what we want and build our standards for what we want in a relationship. So I'm not gonna knock anybody for saying that they're not gonna deal with somebody who has children if they've had a nasty experience. Because let's be real, it's that.
Chill.
Get it out, baby. Get it out.
I don't understand, baby.
Get it out, baby. Get it out. Look at you. Okay. She ready. She gonna go when come to Bailey. That's why. But I'm not gonna knock anybody for saying that they don't want to deal with somebody who has children if they've had a bad experience. And I've dealt with somebody with kids, and I haven't had a bad experience, so I would be open to dating somebody else with a kid. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It's just like.
It can be heartbreaking too.
It could be heartbreaking when you're not with that person anymore, especially if you was with that person for a long time like me. I was with my ex for a long time, for like 4.5 years. And I knew his daughter I met like her 5th birthday. Like that's when I finally met her. She invited me to her 5th birthday. We only talked on the phone.
The babies be so innocent.
And it was like, and then I think she was like, what, 5, 6, 7. She had to be like 9 going on 10. Yeah.
So she knew
she was 9 going on 10. Yes, for forever.
And at that point, memory is there. This is somebody that I know. It's not like a small child.
I mean, but plot twist. I talk to her like every other week, maybe. Cause me and her mom are cool. So
that's maturity, growth. That's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. That's a positive outcome. Because they got some really sad stories that happen with kids. Like, I personally think every day that my ex's child is gonna forget me, and I'd be like, damn. I'm like, but she's so young, but like her spirit is just so fucking beautiful. Like that little girl is amazing on every single level. It speaks to the testament of her parents to a certain extent because they're just like raising a really dope young woman. Like she's fucking dope. But you know, it is what it is. Like you gotta let go. Yeah, I don't know if she asked me or not. She do. That's my little girl. That's my best friend. Your name. Like you used to be like right here with it. Like what's up? Like that's my homegirl. That's my best friend at a point. But it's really sad when those circumstances. But it still hasn't. But like even with that, because she was such a dope young. You gotta like. She's such a dope upcoming. You gotta star. Tread, like you gotta tread lightly when it comes up because it hasn't like washed myself. Kid, like especially if the kid is sweet and respectful. Like them disrespectful kids. Whatever. That's true. But like the ones that are like so sweet, the ones that actually, you know what I'm saying? I've seen kids train. Yeah. I have a homeboy, his baby mother, and they weren't together for years. It didn't matter, female friend, girlfriend, whatever it was. And now it's on an aspect where that's been cut out because she's older, she's a teenager. But when she was younger, her mother used to tell her, any woman that daddy brings around, you are nasty to them. And she stuck by that. She would literally say, my mother said that you're a bitch. My mother said to hate you. Those words would come out her mouth. And this was at 4 or 5 years old. That's horrible. It's training, it's a conditioning, it's sad. But like that's what I'm saying. Like anybody that will sit there and be like, yo, I'm not really gonna date anybody that has children because of the circumstances that I've dealt with. I can't be mad at him. How is the father like supposed to date? Like what does he do? Like what do you do? Because I'm not about to deal with that. Your kid not about to say my mama said you a bitch. What? Like I don't know. Fuck them kids. You gotta pour a certain amount of love into them because at that point that shit is just it's weird. But, you want to get into miscellaneous? Yeah, let's do miscellaneous. We're gonna save these two asinine topics for next week. Okay. Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous. Sasha's miscellaneous. So question 1 is, what's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself? Or we're gonna go for number 2. Would you rather sleep in the same bed with your ex for a week or take a 30-minute bath with roaches and worms? Which question are we asking? Maybe number 2, because number 1, I've never had like a rumor about me. I've heard super rumors about me, but I don't give a fuck. And they weren't far-fetched, but they just were rumors. Yeah, and I always tell people this. People are like, oh, I heard this about you. Well, if I ain't say it to you, it ain't true. That shit was probably that loud. Whatever you heard about me, you ain't hear it from me, so it ain't true. So I never really that's how you combat rumors. So. And I got that from my... It's actually a cousin that I'm estranged from. Like, I don't even talk to him. But he used to always say that, like, yo, whatever you heard from me, you ain't hearing from me, so it's not true. And I've always taken that shit. I heard that shit in middle school. So anytime they be like, I heard y'all did. You ain't hear? Did you hear it from me? You ain't hear it from me. So it ain't true. There you go. Because if I didn't tell you, it don't have no weight. Period. So let's answer number 2. Let's get stupid with it. Would you rather sleep in the same bed with your ex for a week or take a 30-minute bath with roaches and worms? Is it like an actual ex or like somebody you used to talk to? Yes. Heavy? You're in a relationship. I'll take a bath with roaches and worms. That says a lot. I don't want to be. Roaches can lay eggs inside your pussy. For real? Yes, they can. And worms. They can go inside your pussy. If you eat a good significant amount of like not really good like grade A pork, you can shit out worms too. Sorry. Didn't know that, but I would just have to wrap myself up then. I would literally wrap myself the fuck up. A shower? It's a bath actually. It's not even a shower. You have to sit in the tub with the worms in like some fear. Alright, I'll just sleep in the bed then. I would probably be disgusted with myself, but I would probably just sleep in the bed. It didn't say fuck. It just said sleep. I guess. For a week. 30 minutes or for a week. You can't get out the bed? What do you have to piss? No, like every night. like consecutive nights, but you in the morning it come, you can go about your business, and then at night you sleep in the bed with your ex.
Put my headphones on. I'll just be on the phone.
And it's a king size bed. We never have to touch.
Honestly, I don't know because then you can get on. I don't know because then that would be like. Like, say, like, if you, like, they can get on a fly. I don't know.
It says a lot.
That's a lot. I'd rather talk.
30 minutes submerged in a bathtub with roaches and worms.
It doesn't say submerge, Sasha. It just says take
when you're taking
30-minute bath.
It didn't say shower. A bath, you're submerged. You're sitting down.
I could just.
No, you cannot.
I can splash. I do what I want in the bath.
You're not swimming.
I said splash them out.
You're in a bath. That means you're soaking. A bath is soaking in a tub. That is a bath.
That's soaking.
So you're soaking with worms and roaches.
You know what? I don't want to answer.
What?
Because Sasha, you're making a rule.
I didn't make
that.
Okay.
It just says a bath.
Do you want me to look up the definition of a bath?
No, but I'm just saying, like, don't you have to wash? I have to wash my pussy with the worms and the roaches.
They're gonna be in the tub. You can't flick them out. That's not
You
part of it.
You don't splash in this, like when you get in, you don't splash in the tub.
I don't take a lot of baths.
If you did, you would get in, you wouldn't splash.
I wasn't splashing. Not what was I? When I was 2 with my rubber ducky.
I'm splashing them out.
So you have a rubber ducky?
I just feel like depending on like, especially like if it was, I feel like it's. Okay, if the ex was like, if it was like amicable, like okay, like y'all still
okay,
cool,
that's what I'm saying. They didn't say which ex.
An ex.
They didn't say your last ex.
Oh, I could do it then.
See, now we fucking up the rules.
See,
because I'm going by.
No, like I wouldn't like that. Would be that if I did it, I would need a lot of therapy after. That would be traumatizing for me.
Well, then that's why I said that says a lot that you would pick roaches and worms in the tub over your ex. That says a lot.
I just,
shit, bro.
No, there's some people like you just don't want.
You don't need them in your presence.
Yeah, I don't want them that energy that.
And that is why you should probably take the 30 minutes and literally detox yourself out in every shape, way, or form after the one. I personally, my nigga, I'm talking about a clot, get a colon cleanse, everything. I'm talking about have your gynecologist stick their whole entire arm up there and pull out whatever they can get out.
Cryotherapy, all of that.
All that. So there's some people that would rather have the worms and the roaches. It says a lot about the person that they were with.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
It says a lot about the person they were with. But there's some people that just do not deserve to be.
I need to shine there because I got a little trigger.
Both of us about to do it because
I got a little trigger.
Listen.
Did you get triggered?
Nah, I ain't got
I got triggered.
I ain't got no problem with my exes. Yes, the fuck I do.
It's not that. It's just I don't want them in my presence.
There's some people that they don't deserve to be in your presence, and that's fine, and that's okay, and it's an extreme alternative, of course. But I think this is a basis of a test of trying to see where you are in the basis of your ex. But it's something that don't need to be around you.
But it's not even that. It's like I'm not like I don't have any feelings over it.
I ain't judging you for taking the 30-minute bath.
I don't want that person in my sight. No, nothing. It's just like it's just like that person's a bad spirit.
I'd rather be wrong with the insects ain't gonna affect me.
No,
that's so sad that roaches and worms won't affect me as much as a person. That speaks to who they were. It speaks to what they did when they was with you. That speaks to the trauma and the negativity that they brought about. That I would rather take a fucking bath with worms and roaches. You was nasty work, my nigga. Period.
Want to take a piece of my salmon?
Of course. It got cracked.
I made salmon with... I made stuffed salmon with crab.
Oh, I told her.
I heard.
I told her. But, okay.
So good.
Which one would I rather do?
The bath. I feel like you're more mature than me. You could probably lay in the bed.
I could lay in the bed for my I could lay in the bed. That's the first thing I'm going to think of. But because I am on a kick for my healing process, I am going to choose the 30-minute bath with the roaches and worms because I want my peace intact. Because I think that sleeping in a bed with my ex for a week straight, even if we did nothing on a physical level, it would still be a relapse in where I want to be on my healing process and my recovery from our breakup. So I will take the roaches and the worms and I will detox my entire fucking body from the tip of my hair follicles all the way to the top part of my razor sharp toenail.
Sasha and Jalute. Let's pose for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was it.
Episode 77.
Episode 77 of I Said What I Said podcast, starring your girl Jazzy. You can follow me on Instagram at Jazzy, of course, and you can follow the podcast at I Said What I Said podcast.
You can follow me on IG at Coco the Dandada. You can follow my client makeup page at Coco Face Paint. And you can follow the podcast Twitter at I Said What I Said, ISWIS Pod. Tweet us. We put the weekly updates on there. You're going to know when the episodes drop. You're going to know when we're recording, all on the Twitter. And direct links to the YouTube and our IG page.
And make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Yes.
To the YouTube. And we're really going to do that fucking money challenge.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
We're going to see if we get... I think I'm really going to order that thing from Amazon. The little... the mic... The selfie thing or whatever. I'm just going to record it. I think we should have like a haul. Are you listening?
No, what happened?
I said I'm gonna record the YouTube when we have the money challenge, and we're gonna do a haul.
Oh, so we gotta get specific stuff. Oh, I love a challenge. Yes.
Okay, we can do a challenge. We just come up with some.
Or $15 in 5 stores.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? We'll come back.
We're gonna
regroup it. We're gonna come back. We're gonna tell you the final rules next week, and we're gonna do it 2 weeks.
Oh, I think it should be everything. I think it should be like a haul, like a outfit, like a.
Try to get a full outfit under $25.
No, not a whole outfit. Like Zara 15 with certain stores.
Okay, yeah.
Forever 21 15.
Yeah, let's do. Oh shit! I'm burping up Casamigos, so. I'm back.
Yes.
Yo, we're gonna come back with we're gonna have straight rules. We gotta have somebody judge this. It's gonna either be Oprah or Gail, or both.
Tasha, you might win though, because you're really good at putting together outfits.
And that's why I took the challenge.
So let's just do it.
Bitch, listen. I have put myself on a strict no shopping, but I can budget in certain things.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I can budget in this. And this is all the shopping that I'll do until December. For Christmas gifts. Oh no, your birthday's October. Never mind.
Oh, my birthday theme is. I think I'm gonna talk about it right after here. No, it's good. Like period.
I thought you cracked in that.
No.
Oh, that's so cringy. Don't do that again.
I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany. Louis on my slippers and my cookies always slippery. All right. Bye.
Bye.